What's up, YouTube? This is Zachary here, and I've got a Pokemon Showdown UU tier match for you. And I kind of just wanted to get something uploaded on Pokefiles since Austin started uploading already yesterday. And I thought, what better than this battle I had just a little while ago. You'll see how it goes. So I'm on the right side, and I lead off with my Choice Scarf Chandelure and just fire off a Flamethrower. And unfortunately my opponent does miss a Rock Blast, but in the long run that doesn't matter too much, and he does predict well and switch into his own Chandelure to get the Flash Fire. And I really can't do anything, so I just switch out into Sawsbuck, hoping that he'll go for the Shadow Ball, but instead he goes for the Trick, which really isn't too big of a deal, because now I know that I'll be faster, so I might as well fire off a Nature Power, and once again my opponent gets unlucky and misses a Fire Blast, but once again, not too big a deal in the long run, as I didn't really need Sawsbuck, especially now that it's choiced. So I switch into my Darmanitan, expecting him to go into his Bronzong, but he actually goes into Escavalier and has to switch out, and I end up OHKOing his Empoleon. Now he goes into the Bronzong, I guess scouting to see if I'm choiced, or to trick me into going for the Flare Blitz, but I'm not choiced, so after he switches in his Chandelure, I just take it out with a Rock Slide. Now he brings in Cinccino, which I know is going to be faster than me, and I don't want to take the Rock Blast, so I switch into Seismitoad to take it, as I do resist it, and I'm a bulkier set of Seismitoad, and he's just going to die off to Life Orb. So I'm sitting pretty well right now, and he brings in his Bronzong. And I don't really think that Bronzong can do anything to me, so I set up Stealth Rocks, but unfortunately he turns out to be a dual screener, which isn't too big of a deal, as he sets up the Reflect first, which allows me to get off a Surf before he sets up the Light Screen. And here I get lucky again, and score a critical hit, but as you see, this Earthquake does pretty much nothing to my Seismitoad, so that crit really didn't matter. And he switches it out, I guess saving it for fodder, as I hit his incoming Porygon Z, and he proceeds to go for a Tri-Attack, which, even though I am pretty bulky, does quite a lot of damage, and I just go for a safe Toxic. And now I switch out, expecting another Tri-Attack, which he does go for, and I am immune to with my Chandelure, and I'm pretty sure that I'll be faster, so I just go ahead and go for the Flamethrower, and I do outspeed, but he just lives. But lucky me, I survive the Dark Pulse, and he dies off to Toxic. So his Bronzong is going to come in and die to Entry Hazards, leaving him with his last, which is an Escavalier, which is 4 times weak to my Stab Flamethrower from a Chandelure. And he goes down. And that's the victory for me, 6-0. And he just immediately left after losing that battle. So yeah, nice little 6-0 victory for me, and I thought, what better to post than a 6-0 victory for my first video on the Pokefiles channel. So